Today we're breaking down the top 5 best graphic design monitors you can buy in 2026. If you're trying to figure out which display is actually worth your money, this video will help you make a smart choice without overpaying or getting stuck with the wrong screen. Starting at number 5 is the Dell S2725QS. And this one surprised me way more than I expected. The first thing you notice is how clean and sharp everything looks right out of the box. You don't have to fight it or spend hours tweaking settings just to get decent colors, which is a huge win if you just want to start work. What really makes it special though is how smooth it feels. Scrolling through long Photoshop layers or dragging stuff around in Illustrator just feels better than on a basic 60Hz screen. This is the kind of thing you don't think you need until you use it, and then going back feels awful. It's not a fancy pro display, and it's definitely not built for hardcore color grading, but for students, freelancers, or anyone upgrading from a cheap old screen, it's an easy yes. If you want great visuals without destroying your budget, this is why I made the list. At number 4, we have the BenQ PD320U, and this is the definition of a serious, no-nonsense design monitor. This thing doesn't try to impress you with flashy tricks or wild gaming features. It just shows you are worth the way it's supposed to look, and that's exactly why designers love it. The colors are already dialed in from the factory, so what you see on the screen is actually what ends up in your final files, which saves you from those painful surprises when you export something. What really surprised me is how calm and comfortable it is to use for long sessions. You can sit in front of it all day and your eyes don't feel like they're being attacked. This isn't for people who want crazy contrast or cinematic HDR, but if your job is logos, layouts, photos, and clean design work, this monitor just quietly does its job really well. That reliability is why it's here. Number 3 is the BenQ PD3225U, and this is where things start to feel truly premium. The first thing that hits you is how deep and rich everything looks, almost like it's an OLED, even though it isn't. Blacks look darker, colors feel more alive, and your designs just pop more than you expect from a normal IPS screen. What makes this one special is how ready it is for real creative work. You don't have to mess around for hours to get it looking right, it just works. And that saves you time and stress. It's clearly built for people who spend their whole day inside creative apps, not just checking emails. It's not made for gaming, and some features work best if you're on a Mac. But if you're a designer who cares about accuracy and wants something that feels high-end without being insanely priced, this is one of the smartest choices you can make. At number 2 is the Dell U2725QE, and this one hits a really sweet balance that a lot of people miss. The contrast on this screen is beautiful, so shadows look deep and text stands out cleanly without looking harsh. That makes a huge difference when you're staring at fine details all day. What really got me though is how smooth it feels to use. Moving around big artboards or scrolling through long pages just feels effortless, and that actually makes you work faster without realizing it. This monitor is all about comfort and accuracy, not flashy tricks. It's not meant for gaming or crazy effects, but for design, photo work, and anything where colors and clarity matter. It just feels right. If you want something that looks amazing, feels easy on your eyes, and helps you stay focused for hours, this is exactly why it landed at number 2. And at number 1 is the Azo ColorEdge CG27ORX. And this is on a completely different level. This is the kind of monitor that makes you realize how much you've been guessing with every other screen you've ever used. The colors are so accurate and stable that once you set something, you know it's right. And that kind of confidence is priceless if you do professional work. The built-in calibration means it keeps itself honest over time, so you don't have to worry about things slowly drifting and ruining your projects. This is the cheap, and it's definitely not for casual users. But if your income depends on perfect color, this thing pays for itself in peace of mind. That's why it's number 1. It's not flashy, it's not fun, it's just brutally correct. And that's exactly what serious designers need.